Hello, welcome to Mail Merge Unlocked. Create smarter and faster communication. In Lesson 1, we will look at how to collect the information you will need. Information is all around, but collecting it for reuse is key to using Mail Merge, which will save you time. In this course, we will look at the following scenario. A school called New Elementary wants to give an Excellence Award to certain students. The secretary does not want to type the names again for each student as she did before. A friend recommended Mail Merge. So what is Mail Merge? Mail Merge is a feature in Microsoft Excel that combines a template document with a list of information. This feature helps reduce repetitive tasks. The list can be used again with any other template. In Lesson 1, Collecting Information, we are going to look at 3 methods. The first method is to use Excel to create a list. The second method is to gather information from a database. The third method is to use MS Forms to gather information from people themselves. Let's get started. The first method is to use MS Excel to create a list for templates to use. For Excel, we will use the desktop version. We have Microsoft Excel open. You will next click on Blank Workbook. For this scenario, you need to have a list of students who will receive an Excellence Award. We need the following information: student name, ID, grade, and teacher information. First, let's add the headers to identify what information each column will contain, which is critical later in the process. Now let's add some student names by typing the information for each student. This is the tedious work. If done correct, you can save this list and don't have to do this again. For future use, you can continue to add information if needed. To speed up this tedious work, a bit of magic. Now that you are done with your list, save it, because you will come back to this file. Next, the second method is to download information from a database. Here, we will open a Microsoft Access database as an example. You can see there are 3 tables, 3 queries, and 1 form: the Courses table, Students table, and Teachers table. Queries are commands that run to retrieve information. You may have an interface with the Student Information System. You will be able to see student, teacher, and course information. In this example, we can query teachers and their students. The information can be used to create your list of students instead of manually typing each student's information. Let's go ahead and export the information to an Excel file. To confirm, let's open the file to make sure the information you need is included. All the information is there, and you did not have to type it all out. Remember, work smart, not hard. The third and final method in collecting information is to use MS Forms to create a list. This method may be the best option after the database to reduce tedious typing. MS Forms is a powerful tool that helps streamline the process of collecting information, eliminating the need to manually type each student's name, ID, grade level, and teacher details. Let's create a simple MS form to collect the needed information just listed. Let's add a title to the form. Click on Quick Start. Then select text for the type of question you need to ask and the type of response you expect. When creating the form, be sure to mark all required fields to ensure that essential information is provided. Continue adding the additional questions into the form. Almost done. The last question. The form is ready to collect the information you need. Just give it a quick check. Let's see how the form will look. On the top, click Preview. MS Forms can be accessed from a variety of devices, including computers, iPads, and mobile devices, making it convenient for all users. If all looks good with the form, exit Preview. On the main form page, click on Present on the top right corner. The Present screen shows you the options to share your MS form. You can send a QR code or copy the link to send to those who need to fill out the information. After time has passed, go to your form and review the responses. Click on the form. Go to View Responses. Click on View Full Analysis. Select Open in Excel Desktop. MS Excel opens, and you have your list of information without the tedious typing. And don't forget to save the Excel file. You have completed Lesson 1. The main purpose of this lesson was to find methods to gather information and save it to an Excel file for reuse. The next lesson is preparing the data.